173 districts across 20 Indian states. He is the brain behind the Mrita Parikshak technology, a game changer that covered over 15% of the national soil health cards. And also, he has published over 400 scientific works and represented India in research lab across US, Germany, and beyond. Today, he will present UNNAT KRISHI for Viksit Bharat pathway to sustainable agriculture transformation. Sir, we are eager to learn from your vast experience. The floor is yours. Sir, you can please start. Hello, sir.
Okay, okay, I'm starting here. Presentation. So let me get the presentation first and then I'll put on this. Just 1 minute. Is it visible to everybody?
Yes, sir, it's pretty much clear.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
please.
And then another thing is just see if it is it moving also, no? Okay, fine. So let me start. Okay, so I think put on the video also. Video done. Okay, I'll put it here. Okay, so let me start. Welcome from my side. So UNNAT KRISHI for Viksit Bharat, that is was told. This is the theme of this particular learning school, and then pathways for sustainable agriculture transformation that I will deal with this particular presentation. Okay, so this is the climate resilient agriculture system for Viksit Bharat 2047. It has actually some, I think this is creating some problem or not. Okay, I can keep it here. So Viksit Bharat by 2047, economy should increase by 10-fold. Actually, that is the requirement if we want to have Viksit Bharat. Number two, GDP, that growth should be at the rate of 7.6%, and agriculture should grow at 4.9%. Then per capita income also should increase by 6-fold, and development must be inclusive. That is the theme of Viksit Bharat 2047, that is called Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. And then Panchamrit 5 resolve that was taken by the country. One is reaching 500 gigawatt of non-fossil fuel energy by 2030. It has a connotation with PM Kusum, that one scheme where in the degraded land, one can, even in agricultural land, one can have renewable energy from solar power. Then 50% energy from renewable energy by 2030, then reduction of carbon emission by 1 billion tons by 2030, and achieving net zero carbon emission by 2070, and producing 5 million tons of green hydrogen by 2030. Of course, first of this Panchamrit is having direct implication of agriculture up to net zero. Of course, this green hydrogen is the next one that is not directly related to agriculture, but all first four are related to agriculture. That we'll see. And this is what we need, like technologically it should be sound and socially acceptable, economically feasible, environmentally sustainable, and policy friendly, so that we can achieve this particular growth rate in terms of economy by 2047. So next particular point is, let us see how Indian agriculture has on today. So 2025 to 2050, we need to increase about 33% more food to feed our population by 2050. And then this has to be achieved by increasing the forest area also. Right now it is about 22%. Uh, so that has to be increased by more another 11%, reach it 33%. So 33, almost one third of food production should be increased, and then forest area also should be increased by about one third, and more build up area will also be there because there is more requirement for industry and domestic purpose. More area should be allocated for urbanization, that is worldwide a phenomenon. And then our carbon dioxide emission reduction should be 35%. So about one third more food and about one third of the forest area, more build up area, and one third reduction of the emission. That is required for this 2047. So agriculture as an engine of inclusive growth and transformation of Indian agriculture needs to address all four pillars of Viksit Bharat. Viksit Bharat has four pillars. Sorry. Number one is youth, number two is poor, number three is women, and number four is farmers. So all these four pillars needs to be inclusive growth, and all these four pillars needs to be touched. Then let us see what we are doing right now. One is addressing climate change. This has to be done. Achieve the target of Viksit Bharat and climate proofing of our agriculture. So right now we are doing climate resilient villages, scaling up of aquatic stress tolerant cultivar, right, like drought tolerant, sorry, salt tolerant and flood tolerant cultivars, and customizing center through which we can increase the machinery availability to the farmer and convergence with other schemes that is also required. And these are some screened drought tolerant varieties like Saubhagi, Nobin, and Abhishek. These are rice varieties, then salt tolerant Siadan 5 and Luna Sarna, and then submergence tolerance, Sarna Sub 1 and Savita. So these were also uh, developed because we know that both the frequency as well as occurrence as well as numbers, those are increasing for different climate change phenomena like cyclone, drought, heat wave, and then other all phenomena in the world, throughout the world, and India is not in isolation. So we need also to address this particular thing. Landscaping technology, one of our KVK in NIMPIT, that is South 24 Parganas, they have done this particular work in many fields. So it basically creates an embankment, and in elevated field, we can have in the embankment some vegetable crops like here, and then in the rice field, rice cum fish culture can be done. So this embankment is used for vegetable cultivation where salinity is dropped down to the main downside where rice is cultivated, and rice usually salt tolerant rice can be grown here along with fish culture. So that is the particular thing we can do for called land shaping technology in areas where salinity plus flood is a problem. Then climate resilient agriculture, we need to climate proofing for frequencies of this climate change and disasters, then salinity intrusion. Then because of fresh water availability is less, so we need to harvest more of fresh water. Disruption of supply chain is another thing because of frequent these events of